Right people, so this is Poulton. Hello and welcome to visit Fylde Coast. On your left is the market square, and this is where I get completely lost because I'm useless at road names, but we all know that. And it's all one way is Poulton town centre, so it's a very nice little town indeed. So we're coming round to Breck Road. I don't know whether this bit is Breck Road, but the bit up here from the thatched house is definitely Breck Road. And we're going to turn left and we're going to go back to Cleveleys via the scenic route. So this is Vicarage Road on your right, Ball Street on your left, and we're going this way. So this is St Chad's Church on the left, and there's a pedestrianised area which joins up with where this video began. So there's quite a nice little, wait, it's just nearly walked into me. There's quite a nice little selection of cafes, restaurants, nightlife. Oh, toy shop, wow, that's nice. All kinds of everything. On your left, that's the Tithe Barn car park, and the Bulls. In fact, I tell you what, I'll take you for a ride around Bulls car park. I know how to treat my viewers. I do. I know how to treat my viewers, because we're going to ultimately go straight down that road there and back to Cleveleys. So this is free parking for 3 hours, and this is the other side of the pedestrianised bit of the town centre. So you need to get here bright and early because this car park's always full, and there's plenty of spaces. They're not very big, I must say, so you need to just be careful where you're parking. That's the church in front of us that we've just seen. So the pedestrianised area is next to the church, and this car park is free of charge thanks to a deal with Booth's supermarket, which you can see in front of you. So this is the vehicular side of Booth's supermarket, and the other side of it is on Old Road, Blackpool Old Road, I believe, next to the library. On bargains, Costa coffee, fish and chips. So that's a little tour of the car park, because you can kind of get the lay of the land from the car park. And now we're going to go back to the great metropolis of Cleveleys, so we need to be in the right hand lane. So this is the Methodist church. There's often events and things on at the Methodist church. It's a lovely little town. It was originally, by far and away, the biggest town in the area, because it was the town, it's a market town, and it was the town of trading what came in via boat, via Schiphol. Now, if you went to Schiphol, you'd know what I meant, because Schiphol today is the smallest, the quietest little place that you ever did see. Goodness me, I think we might be here all day. This has been a lovely drive to the junction of the car park in Poulton. Let's see if we can get round before. Oh, let me out, somebody! Oh, goodness gracious me. What a wally. Come on, mate, out of the way. She's been kind. Thank you. Schiphol is the quietest, smallest little place that you ever did see. But back in the day, back in the kind of 15, 16, 1700s, it was an absolutely packed port town. And it was where all the goods that were imported and exported came through, and they came and traded them here at Poulton. Hence why it's a market town. It's a very nice area. This is the railway line, the Blackpool to Preston railway line. that we're just going over now. And Poulton has a railway station which is at Breck Road, which is up at the other end of the town centre. Gardening man here on the left with his lawnmower in a bicycle driven, go on, what's the name for a thing that you pull at the back of something? Trailer, that's the word. Right, let's just squeak past him. New houses, old houses, plenty of lovely houses around here. It's quite, as I said, it's quite a nice area. So we're going to come up to the crossroads at the Castle Gardens pub, and this is known as Carlton. I'm not quite sure where Carlton starts and Blackpool finishes. Poulton finishes. But it's kind of, well, somewhere. And right in front of us, I don't know if I'll be able to see it on the screen, is the Bispham campus of Blackpool College. So this is the crossroads at Carlton. This is definitely Carlton. Nice pub on your right hand side. Tie on your left. And if you turn left at that crossroads, here's an interesting fact, you end up arriving at Carlton Cram, which is actually one of the first places, the first crams in the country, and Beatrix Potter was cremated there. I bet you didn't know that. So if you look at the Visit Fylde Coast website, not quite sure which one it's on, I think it's on, it's on Visit Poulton. On our Visit Poulton site, you can find out more about Beatrix Potter's connection to the area. Ooh, bump, bump, bump. It's quite flat, sort of floodplainy type land around here. So all these fields, you can see when it's been raining in bad weather in winter, you can see standing water on the fields. And there's little ponds all over the place. Burnside on your right hand side, down that little lane. Hey, me and Chrissy, we looked high and low for the entrance to Burnside when we first moved here. And next right is the plant place. So you've got two nice garden centres side by side. If you do happen to pop in either of those fine establishments, because you've seen it on this video, please mention that I gave you the idea, because I don't think a lot of these local businesses have got any idea how much good us vloggers do. So this is Norcross Roundabout, and this is one of the mysteries of the modern universe, this roundabout, and I think they've actually made it worse by relaying it and remarking it, because it's so confusing. So that bit's a giveaway, the rest of it is traffic lighted, although you can see they're not on at the minute. Carboat Field is at the left, just at the left, at the other side of the vets. So that's Norcross Carboat, that's on Saturdays and Sundays, and again you can get that information from the events calendar on Visit Fylde Coast. National speed limit, wow, it's a while since I saw one of them. Don't go very far, it's the only time our car ever gets a little bit of a clear through when I come down here. Everywhere else I go it's the 30 limit. So if you turn left there, you kind of drive your way around the side roads to the Blackpool College campus or Anchor's Home. It's very, very busy little area is the Fylde Coast. We've just been saying, somebody I've been talking to, that there are so many houses. There are streets and streets of houses. I wonder where they all work. You'll not be able to see it, I don't think, on this at this angle, but Marshmill Windmill is not much on your right. I can just see the tops of the sails, and at the back of the hedge on the right hand side is a very interesting flash area a little wetland. And those cars that have just gone down to the left are going into Morrison's, where there's a petrol station and a McDonald's. And we're going to go around the roundabout. This is the A585 that we're on at the minute. So if you carry it straight on round the back of the bushes on the roundabout, you would come to Fleetwood via the fast road. And we're going to turn off left. So we are, and this is another roundabout that's like Brands Hatch as well, because everybody comes down it really quickly, and you need eyes in the back of your head. There you go. Welcome to Cleveleys, obscured by the bushes. So this is Victoria Road West, and this is the road that you'll come in on if you come to Cleveleys via the M55 and the motorway, and you come through Freckleton and whatnot. I think it's Freckleton, isn't it? I tell you, it's that long since I've been anywhere. Oh goodness me, the little shelter is in a sorry state. There's a beautiful little original shelter there at the duck pond at the side of the bus stop, and unfortunately it had come to a sticky end some months ago, a couple of months ago, and it does look a mess, the poor little thing, but it is being renovated and reinstated, so that's good news. So if you're coming into, unfortunately we've got a van in front of us, unless is he turning left? No. If you're coming into Cleveleys via the sort of motorway M55 network, this is the road that you will come in on. So this is kind of where the shops start. So you've got a little Sainsbury's on your right hand side and the tramway, and that's where the shops start. And unfortunately we've got a van in front of us, but had he not been there, you would have been able to see a gap in the buildings, which is the seafront. And in fact, when you can see without the van, you can even see the sea swallow all the way back from the end of Victoria Road West. So this is the end of the town where the cafes and pubs and takeaways and foodie type businesses are. I'm sure you'll be familiar with this from our many walks around and about at Cleveleys. This is the lovely little town that I'm proud to call home. And then we're going to go through the lights in the centre of Cleveleys and straight forward to the seafront. So we cross the tramway. So this is the side of Victoria Road West that you might be more familiar with when you come shopping. That was the tramway we've just gone over. That was a pothole. That was another one. And another. So this is where the shopping type shops are. So you sort of supermarkets and gift shops and all that kind of stuff. And a lovely place it is too. We've got everything you could possibly wish for in Cleveleys. Plant is beautifully maintained by the volunteers. Busker playing, that's handy. I can tell by the guitar it's blind Andy. And when he's playing, do you know, the place comes to life. It sounds lovely. And there you can see the sea swallow in front of us. We'll go down to the little roundabout and I'll take you to the seaside. I'll take you on the seafront. So we're going to go right here along Cleveleys seafront. So it's not much further if you were to turn left that technically you're actually in Blackpool. And down here we're in Cleveleys and our lovely little shelter with the plants at the side of it. Plants on the prom all nicely done up. planted out. And at the back of the cream wall is the beach. Have a beautiful day out. I think every time we've driven along here in a driving video, it's been grey and raining. Oh, that's a clear view of the lakes. Goodness me. Now, T-Boy always says that when the lakes are clear, it's going to rain. So we'll see whether he's right. I'll just pull into this little car park and you'll be able to see the view. So this is long stay on your right hand side, at the side of the venue, and this little car park at the left is short stay. So if I just slew at a bit of an angle, you might just be able to see the view. Goodness me, that is clear. I don't think you can see it properly, can you, for the van? That's a shame. So I hope you've enjoyed. Let me just before we finish people, let me just see if I can just bob round the other side of the car park and show you the view, because the lakes are, oh, you can see better with the van at the other side. The lakes are really clear. So just left there, look, is the beach. So these are the floodgates that they close when, wow, it is clear. When it's a bad tide. Ah, that's better. This is where they were filming Star Wars, if you remember that. That's better. I think you should be able to see that over the wall. Can you? If I tip it up a little bit, is that better? So, I hope you've enjoyed this little drive from Poulton to Cleveleys. Don't forget, make sure that you've hit the little bell for notifications. Make sure that you've subscribed to visit Fylde Coast. Don't forget to sign up for your email newsletter as well, and then you'll get all the latest updates. And you'll be able to catch drives, views, soldiers, attractions, seagulls, and all the other stuff that we do. I'll just show you the seagulls because they're doing a lot of swooping. Goodness me, they are busy, aren't they? You'll have a lovely day and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.